G'day, I'm Mrs. Dow, and welcome to Mrs. Dow's Art Room. Here's today's lesson. And the lesson is an animated style self-portrait. Start with your grey lead. We'll draw an oval in the centre of the page for our head shape. Sketch lightly, and this will allow us to erase any lines we need to later. Get it roughly symmetrical from side to side. Then find the centre of your oval, and on the horizontal line we're going to draw 2 circles for our pupils. After that we'll draw the eye shape, which is a rainbow curve above and a smile line below. You could also have a look in the mirror for your eye shape. I draw an extra circle around my pupils for the iris, or the coloured part of our eyes. Next, we'll find in between our eye line and our chin to pop a little mark for our nose. Then, in between our nose and our chin line is where we pop our mouth line. And this should get our proportions roughly correct for a face. Next, we'll measure how big our ears should be. And if you get your forefinger or your middle finger and your thumb and place them on your eye line and your nose, it should be roughly the same height as your ear, so that you'll know how big or small to draw your ear. There's my cat Marigold making an appearance. And once you've sketched out your rough ear shapes, we can pop our eyebrow and our hairline in. So our hairline goes from our eye line to the top of our head. We find the centre and just sketch in a curved line here. That's where our hair grows out of. We can switch to our marker next and outline some of these areas so that we're ready for our hair later. So I'll pick the best of all of my sketchy lines and outline my eyes. I actually add some eyelids in as well. And then draw around my iris and my pupil so that my eyelid is slightly covering those. Also outline my nose and my mouth. I do my jawline, my chin, from ear to ear. Outline my ears. And then add a few extra lines for my nose to give a bit of definition. Add some lines in for your lips, above and below the line we made before for our mouth. And then some eyebrows. Again, if I'm going too fast, just pause at any point. I add my eyelashes here. You can do the same if you want to, or leave them out. It's up to you. Any of these steps you can leave out. You don't have to add extra lip shapes and things like that. A little squiggle in each ear helps us to make our ears look a little bit more realistic. Now we're thinking about our hair. So our hair doesn't stick directly to our skull unless we have a shaved head. So next I'll show you some options for different hairstyles. I've got 9 faces here, and I'm just going to talk you through each one. So I draw that same curved line that is about halfway between the top of our head and our eyes. And the first one I'm going to do is going to be a side fringe and a little bit of hair. The next one, again, I'm always doing that curved line first. The next one is a spiky haircut, where all the hair is pushed up from where it grows. There's no fringe on that one. Third one, after I put my hairline and my eyebrows in, I'm going to actually add a fringe to this one. So if your fringe does come down, think about whether it touches your eyebrows or goes over it. And then we've just got some kind of messy, not spiked up hair. It's very short hair. Number 4 is going to be another fringe. This one is going to be a fringe that's in a ponytail. You can make the ponytail as long as you like, and if you hang it out to the side, it can kind of make it look like it's behind you. 2 ponytails works the same way. And don't forget to put a line up the center if your hair is split, and you can make these curly or straight. Next one I do here is kind of curly or wavy hair, and it's pulled into a ponytail as well. Next, what we're looking at is a curly short hair version, but if you've got curly hair and it's not short and it's not tied up, then you can add some extra wavy lines out the bottom. I'm just going to go back and add the necks now so that you can see where the hairline will come down to. The second last one I draw here is another long hair that's out and not tied back with a bit of a fringe and a headband. And then we're looking at the last one now, which is more like a shaved haircut with hardly any hair. So some of these are boys and some of these are girls' haircuts, but you can do your hair however you like. So now I'll go back to my original drawing, and I usually have a fringe and a messy bun. So I'm adding some hair for my fringe, and then I'm pulling all my hair up to the top, and I add some lines and things in to make it look like my hair is pulled up and into my bun. And I might even decide to add a headband like I wear quite often. So if you've got any accessories you want to add, glasses or anything extra like that, you can. And then if you have some space at the bottom, you can add a little bit of clothing just to make the picture a little bit more personal. I like to add my apron and some paintbrushes and pencils sometimes hanging out of my apron. We always put our name, our class code, and what term we've drawn our self-portrait in, because at our school we like to do one at the start of each term and see how we progress towards the end of the year. I hope you've had fun making your animated style self-portrait. Now you can go ahead and fix up any outline details, and if you really want to, you can add some colour. You might like to check out my coloured pencil techniques to give you some tips and tricks on how to colour in a self-portrait. Or you can watch the video on how I colour this particular self-portrait for some more ideas too. Thank you so much, my amazing art students. I hope to see you soon, and good luck with your self-portraits. Goodbye.